looking at different organizations that could support us. And ChartMaxx, quickly came to the top. One, because of a really leading edge application capability, so a lot of functionality and good thinking that had gone into it, but also their willingness to look toward the future. And we really believed that going to a different architecture, one that was very forward thinking and would be useful for many years to come. And so that really drove us toward looking at ChartMaxx and the capabilities that it had and the thinking that they had. It's turned out good. We're really not okay with the status quo. There are good information systems out there, and people are installing really good systems across the industry. I hope we're looking further down the road to where technology is headed to, and I hate to use the Gretzky quote because it's kind of abused, but where is that puck going, and can we be there at that time, versus being just a follower. And I just think our role of being a model healthcare system positions us to say, no, we can't be just okay with what's delivered to us.
We didn't want to have to store the entire medical record in our EMR as well as having to store it in our document management system. So we took a leap of faith in saying, let's allow those things that are electronic to stay in our EMR, and let's allow those things that are paper to be scanned in to ChartMaxx, but let's join those things together and be able to view them from either system. In ChartMaxx you can see everything that's in our EMR, and from our EMR we can see everything that's in ChartMaxx. And so that vision has been one of those major visions that we've had out there, and that to me was realized with our first facility.
At the end of the day, service-oriented architecture, SOA, brings us a much more open architecture that will allow us to leverage the best that we have in our current systems and the systems that we do, and what other organizations can bring to the problem that we're trying to solve in healthcare. It'll be far more flexible. It'll be far better from an integration perspective. One of the huge problems with meaningful use today, every meeting I go to, I'm on the policy committee, and every meeting I go to, we talk about interoperability and the problems that exist. Service-oriented architecture with the standards associated with it help to close that gap and create an environment that's far more interoperable, and that's going to be good for healthcare.
We have long recognized at Intermountain that longitudinal access to care provides us with ability to better understand how to treat the patient who's before us, and what other experiences have we seen with similar types of diseases and correlations of information. The SOA architecture makes that just so much easier and reduces cost, complexity, and fragility. It will be important to everyone, I think, in a future healthcare model.
And on a quarterly basis, the important thing, I think, is that we reach out to your executive team who still supports us and shares your vision and aligns with our vision, and we're moving together as partners.
We need to be understanding where we need to go, and then we need to find partners that want to go there with us. And not all do. Many are very successful in delivering it the way that the industry wants it delivered today. We're going to push it a little harder, and we're going to push it a little further, and we're going to ask our partners to do things that are a little bit different, because we feel like, we're not psychics. We don't know where everything's going, but we've had a lot of success, and we've gathered a lot of data, and we have people that have experienced a tremendous amount of what technology can do in healthcare. And therefore, I think that gives us some insights as to where that puck might be. And it's just great to have partners that will go there with us. And ChartMaxx has been one of those partners that said, yeah.